before the clash of steel and the roar of battle echoed across the lands of honor of kings, there lived a woman of such profound beauty and grace that her very presence was said to calm storms and soothe the most troubled hearts. Her name was Qiao, near tranquil rivers, where lotus flowers bloomed in an endless sea of pink and white. Qiao grew up in perfect harmony with the natural world. From a very young age, she possessed a mysterious and deep connection to the flow of water and the invisible currents of energy that coursed through the earth village. Elders would often watch her in awe, whispering that the ancient river spirits themselves had blessed her at birth, weaving their magic into the fabric of her soul. She could feel the pulse of the river, hear the secrets carried on the wind, and see the threads of fate that connected all living things. But this idyllic life, filled with sunshine and the gentle rustle of lotus leaves, was not destined to last forever. A shadow began to creep across the land. The drums of war started to beat, growing louder and more insistent with each passing day. The conflict spread like a wildfire, consuming everything in its path. Villages that had stood for generations were reduced to ash, and families were torn apart by the senseless violence. From her peaceful home by the water, Qiao witnessed suffering on a scale she could no longer ignore. Her heart ached for the people whose lives were being shattered, while others took up swords and spears, driven by vengeance or a lust for power. Qiao chose a different path. It was not the path of aggression, but the path of protection. She understood that true strength wasn't found in destroying your enemies, but in saving your allies. Guided by an ancient and powerful magic that had laid dormant within her, she began to explore her unique gifts. She learned to manipulate the very fabric of space, bending reality to her will. She could create shimmering portals of light, ethereal gateways that could instantly transport her comrades across vast distances, snatching them from the jaws of danger. Her command over the elements grew stronger. She learned to summon powerful waves from thin air, currents of mystical water that could surge forward to push back advancing foes, holding them in place and disrupting their formations. She could conjure protective shields of pure energy, barriers of light that could absorb devastating blows and protect the wounded, giving them a chance to heal and rejoin the fight. Qiao never sought the glory of the front lines. Instead, she became the silent, watchful guardian, the invisible force that held her team together, the steady hand that kept them alive against all odds. Her battlefield was one of strategy, not of slaughter. Warriors who fought alongside her felt a sense of divine favor. It was as if fate itself was on their side, guiding their blades and shielding them from harm. In the darkest moments, when defeat seemed inevitable and all hope was lost, a glowing portal would suddenly appear, a beacon of light in the chaos. It was Qiao, offering them an escape route, a second chance, a renewal of hope. She was their lifeline, the whisper of encouragement that urged them to fight on. Her presence alone was enough to turn a desperate retreat into a strategic repositioning and a near-certain loss into a stunning comeback. Despite the constant turmoil and the brutality of the war that raged around her, Qiao never lost her gentle and compassionate spirit. Her resolve was as serene and unyielding as the calm surface of a deep lake. She held a firm belief that every life saved was a victory far greater and more meaningful than any enemy slain. Her love for her companions, her unwavering loyalty, and her quiet, dignified grace became her greatest strengths. These were the weapons she wielded, and they were more powerful than any sword or spell. Shu was a testament to the idea that compassion could be a formidable force on the battlefield. Enemies learned to fear her, but not because she was ruthless or destructive. They feared her because they knew that as long as Qiao stood behind her allies, as long as her light shone on the battlefield, defeat was never certain. Shu, the queen on the chessboard, the master strategist whose every move could change the outcome of the game. Her ability to control the flow of battle, to grant mobility and sanctuary to her team, made her an unpredictable and terrifying opponent. They could break through the front lines, but they could never break the spirit of a team protected by the guardian of the Lotus waters. And so, her legend began to spread, carried on the winds and whispered in taverns and courts across the vast world of honor, of kings. They spoke of a goddess of water, whose magic flowed with the power of the oceans. They spoke of a guardian of hope, whose light could pierce the deepest darkness. They spoke of a brilliant strategist, cloaked in elegance and armed with an unbreakable will. She was Qiao, the one who could turn the tide of fate itself. The eternal guardian, whose love and loyalty would forever protect those who fought for a better world.